Welcome back to another video. I have returned from my self-imposed isolation. It was a nice vacation. I watched some Tarantino movies and The Godfather, part 1 and 2, because part 3 is an abomination. But today we're going to cover something that a lot of my viewers may be confused by. I think I might have changed my mind on the police.
You had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
Before you wonder if I drank the Kool-Aid, nah, I just saw 3 things that made me do a double take. The first one comes to us courtesy of Canada. Oh man. America's hat. America's very silly hat. So, apparently, there was a guy driving a fourth generation Mustang. Awesome car. I love the Mustang. Um, and he left tire marks on the Pride crosswalk in Vancouver, and it was investigated as a hate crime. How this hate crime exactly is beyond me, because all he does is drive as you do through an intersection, and sometimes you just leave tire marks behind. Like, if you ever see any crosswalk ever, there's tire marks on it. So I don't think these tire marks are particularly targeted or hateful, but as I'm reading through this story, it sounds like the police changed their tune after interviewing the driver. So, it's another faux hate crime, and another thing that's like, let's see, right? Yes, okay. It's another thing that not not what people say it is. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, it's not a hate crime. All right. Otherwise, took place. Is believed not as young. We know. So I'm not exactly sure. What? So it says that he has been issued with a ticket for driving. It doesn't say what the ticket is for, but it also says he's under 18, so that kind of makes sense. But this happened in Canada. Now, our next 2 stories come to us courtesy of the good old US of A. Village News, let's see. Um, Looking. Let's see. Chicago Village. Okay, so in Chicago, a mural was defaced. A BLM mural was defaced to read "All Lives Matter." Okay, so you know, you guys tearing down statues and defacing the road and street signs is fine, but if somebody else does it, someone who you disagree with, it's racist and a hate crime. Got it. Got it. So it's nearly the mural was nearly 100 feet wide. Oh Jesus! That's a big old mural, and it's just in the middle of the street. Okay, so it's painted. I really don't care what. All right, so yeah, okay. So there's that, and then there was a couple who got arrested for painting over the B and the L in a Black Lives Matter mural to so it simply reads "Act Lives Matter." I'm not sure why this is a crime, but it is what it is. Okay, so yeah. All right, so those are those 2 stories, and now you know why I'm considering defunding the police. they put out stuff like this. They try and they try to get. So you had my support. I was defending you. I believed in you. And then you go and waste my time with some shit like this. It's really just mind-boggling. So this is a short little video because, as it turns out, there wasn't very much material in these articles. Needless to say, I mean, all I'm gonna say about this is it's like it's it's 2020, man, and the people doing this, they don't know jack diddly about history. I mean, some of the statues and stuff that they're facing were people who were known to be anti-slavery, anti-racism, like Roosevelt and Teddy Roosevelt, Abe Lincoln, a famous Union lieutenant and abolitionist in Wisconsin who had a statue torn down. Frederick Douglass, who was black, I'm sure you know. So, you know, pick up a history book for two reasons. One, you'll realize that at some point somebody had it as just as bad, if not worse, as you think you have it right now. And if you're going to attack the people who are supposedly making it bad for you, make sure you attack people who actually made it bad for you historically, not people you just go, he has a statue, he must be racist. So that brings me to the end of this video. Like always, send me anything you want to see me cover. I'm recording this at like 1 a.m., so that's why I sound tired.
And who are you? The proud Lord said that I must bow so low. Only a cat of a different coat That's all the truth I know. And a coat of gold or a coat of red, a lion still has claws. And mine are long and sharp, my lord, as long and sharp as yours. And so he spoke, and so he spoke, that Lord of Castamere. But now the rains weep o'er his hall, with no one there to hear. Yes, now the rains weep o'er his hall, and not a soul to hear. And so he spoke, and so he spoke, that Lord of Castamere. But now the rains weep o'er his hall, with no one there to hear. Yes, now the rains weep o'er his hall, and not a soul to hear. now the rains weep o'er us all, with no one there to hear. Yes, now the rains weep o'er us all, and not a soul to hear.